The Gospel according to John, chapter 4, passage 1. Jesus and the Samaritan woman. When the Lord learned that the Pharisees had heard Jesus was gaining and baptizing more disciples than John, although Jesus himself did not baptize, but his disciples, he left Judea and went back again to Galilee. He had to go through Samaria, so he came to a Samaritan town called Sychar, near the plot of ground Jacob had given to his son Joseph. Jacob's well was there. Jesus, tired from the journey, sat down by the well. It was about the 6th hour. A Samaritan woman came to draw water. Jesus said to her, "Give me a drink." His disciples had gone to the town to buy food. The Samaritan woman said to him, "You are a Jew, and I am a Samaritan woman. How can you ask me for a drink? For Jews do not associate with Samaritans." Jesus answered her, "If you knew the gift of God and who it is that asks you for a drink, you would have asked him and he would have given you living water." "Sir," the woman said, "you have nothing to draw with and the well is deep. Where can you get this living water? Are you greater than our father Jacob, who gave us the well and drank from it himself, as did also his sons and his livestock?" Jesus answered, "Everyone who drinks this water will be thirsty again, but whoever drinks the water I give them will never thirst. Indeed, the water I give them will become in them a spring of water welling up to eternal life." The woman said to him, "Sir, give me this water so that I won't get thirsty and have to keep coming here to draw water." He told her, "Go, call your husband and come back." "I have no husband," she replied. Jesus said to her, "You are right when you say you have no husband. The fact is, you have had 5 husbands, and the man you now have is not your husband. What you have just said is quite true." "Sir," the woman said, "I can see that you are a prophet. Our ancestors worshipped on this mountain, but you Jews claim that the place where we must worship is in Jerusalem." Jesus declared, "Believe me, woman, a time is coming when you will worship the Father neither on this mountain nor in Jerusalem. You Samaritans worship what you do not know. We worship what we do know, for salvation is from the Jews. Yet a time is coming and has now come when the true worshippers will worship the Father in the Spirit and in truth, for they are the kind of worshippers the Father seeks. God is Spirit, and his worshippers must worship in the Spirit and in truth." The woman said, "I know that Messiah, called Christ, is coming. When he comes, he will explain everything to us." Then Jesus declared, "I, the one speaking to you, I am he." Let's pause for a moment over these words. In this passage from the Gospel according to John, Jesus engages in a profound dialogue with the Samaritan woman at Jacob's well. This scene holds great theological and social significance. Jesus, being a Jew, breaks cultural and religious barriers by conversing with a Samaritan woman, which was unusual at the time, as Jews and Samaritans avoided interacting with each other. Jesus begins the conversation by asking for water, which surprises the woman. During the exchange, Jesus offers her living water, leading to a deeper discussion about true worship and spiritual truth. Jesus reveals her sins and speaks of the coming time when true worshippers will worship God in spirit and truth. The Samaritan woman recognizes Jesus as a prophet and expresses her hope for the Messiah, and Jesus openly admits that he is indeed the Messiah. This conversation not only transforms the Samaritan woman's life but also leads to the conversion of many townspeople. For contemporary believers, this story reminds us that Jesus transcends all barriers to reach every person. He calls us to accept His gift of eternal life and to worship God in spirit and truth. Thank you for the time we've shared. May God bless you, your friend.